All right, you guys, welcome back to class. This hour we are going to be practicing our speaking. This is an advanced speaking class. Our topic that we'll be going over is regarding the future. So discussing what we think will happen in the future, what we want to have happen in the future, and things like that. So that is the topic that we'll be going over. The link for the class, all right, is right here. Go ahead and open that up. Okay. And let's see who we have in class so far. Hi, Ali. How are you?
Hello, Chad. I'm fine. You?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How was your weekend?
My weekend, nothing interesting actually, but it was pretty quiet,
Okay.
peaceful, so
All
it's
right.
okay with me.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's good to have a weekend sometimes where you don't have anything to do, where you can just sit back and relax.
Yes.
Nothing stressful going on. Wow.
Yes, exactly.
Very good. Excellent. How's work going? Is everything going good with your job?
Yes, everything okay. Actually, we made some automatization in monitoring our systems we work. So I can say that 90% of our work is just flows automatically.
Great.
And yes,
that's always the best.
Yes, and if something goes wrong, we just get notification and interfere immediately.
Sure, definitely. Okay. Well, welcome to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
How
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you as well. How about Janine? How are you? Janine, can you hear me okay? All right, let's go to Mustafa. Mustafa, how are you?
I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Now is let's see, Mustafa, did you change your picture?
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so it's the same Mustafa from before. Okay, I was I couldn't tell. Very good. How is everything going? How was your weekend and everything? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, but today the weather is very hot, man. It's about 38 degrees. So
wow.
When I walk in the street, I tell my friend, "Oh, who's opened the hell's door?"
Exactly. Wow, that is really hot. Really hot.
Yeah.
Well, cool down. Maybe take a shower, go swimming, something like that. See if you can cool yourself down a bit.
However.
All right, man. Welcome back to class. Good to have you here. How about Servet? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Chad, how are you?
I'm doing really good. I like this picture. That's funny. Very good. Welcome back, man. Good to see you.
Thank you.
How about Selma? How are you?
I'm doing great, teacher. Thank you.
Fabulous. How was your weekend, Selma?
My weekend was as usual, but I had a great day today. We had some volunteers work.
Oh, cool. Where did you volunteer at?
Oh, well, actually, we went to a small, for how can we say, countryside, and we helped we helped those people by giving them some money and food and clothes.
Good for you. That's great.
Yes, teacher.
Awesome. Let's see. Let's go to Max. Welcome back.
Hello, Chad. How is it going?
Things are going very well, man. Thank you for asking. Welcome back to class. What's that?
Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you again.
Yeah, definitely. Good to have you here, man. Good to see you. Let's go to Jose. How you doing, Jose?
Hi everyone, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Now, Jose, where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
From Spain. Very good. And what do you do? Are you a student or do you work full time?
I am unemployment.
You are unemployed right now? You do not have a job?
Yes,
Okay.
I don't have job. I'm looking for a job, like
Gotcha. Yeah.
a lot of Spanish guys.
Yes. Yes. That's right. There's the situation there is fairly difficult in Spain. But okay. Well, welcome back and or welcome to class and good luck.
Thank
Hopefully you can
you.
find a job here soon. How about Andrea?
Hello,
Hello. How you doing?
fine, thanks. But I'm a little sick. How can I say? Ill, fever?
No, you can say I'm a little sick. Okay. Or you can say I have a bit of a fever.
Yes, I had yesterday. So today I didn't go to work.
Okay. All right. So, are you still feeling sick today, or are you a little bit better?
I have a little headache.
Okay. A little bit of a headache. Okay. Well, I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
All right. How about Aga? How are you?
Hello, I'm
Hi
pretty
there.
good, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How was your weekend?
It was quite good. However, I was mostly just resting because I've had a sore throat, so I didn't go out too much. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Are you feeling better today though?
Yes, just a little bit better. Yes. Hopefully, I will recover soon.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope so too. I hope so too.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
How about Adnan? How are you?
Uh, Thank you. I'm good. Finally, I got a chance to enter the class, and I'm so happy.
All right. Very good. I'm happy to have you here. Okay. All right, you guys. So for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Teacher Chad. I'm from the United States, but I live in Costa Rica. Okay. I speak two languages, Spanish and English. And this hour is an advanced speaking class. Okay, so what I do in my speaking classes is that I have a topic that we go through, and we just go through and we answer questions, and the time is yours to practice speaking. If there is something like, for example, when Andrea was asking me, he's like, well, what is best to use here? Okay, definitely ask me. Okay, I'll try and correct you as much as possible when I hear something said incorrectly. All right, but yes, that's the whole goal of this lesson. All right, so let's start it off. The link. Okay, I'll put it in here one more time for you. Okay, go ahead and open that up. I do recommend having it on your own computer. Okay, so you can maybe go through with yourself or with other students if you're part of a English club or something. Okay, and when you open it up,
Would you marry a robot?
there we go. So here in this here on the screen, this is what the questions look like here. Okay. All right, so we have a lot of different ones, and I'm going to go through and just randomly select questions here. So let's start off with Adnan over on the left-hand side, and let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so Adnan, how will computers change in the future? What do you think will happen with computers?
I mean, computer affects in human life a lot. I mean, by the time the science is being advanced, I mean, the people people are getting advanced. I mean, the life is getting more easier. They are doing the new things. I mean, it 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 changed human life totally. I mean, if there's a lot of examples. I mean, the like phone, aeroplanes, television, satellite.
Okay.
There's a lot of things.
How do you think
Mhm.
computers will change? Let's say even 10 years from now, 10, 15 years from now.
Mhm.
Do you think
Uh,
they are going to be more advanced? Do you think that we will use computers more in our lives, even more than today?
yeah. I mean, it will take over everything. I mean, right now we are doing everything through computer. In a in a in a few years, I mean, it's gonna be more advanced. I mean, it will it will take over totally. In an I guess in a few next year we're gonna be dependent on a computer totally.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. So that's what you think will happen. Very cool. Let's go to Aga. And
Yes.
Aga. Um, okay. So in the future, okay, how long will people live? Okay, right now, people what's the life expectancy until 65, maybe 70?
Mhm.
Maybe in other countries it may be greater. I know in Tibet they live until at least 80, maybe 90 years old, something like that. Do you think people in the future will be able to live longer?
Mm, well, I think that it depends because on the one hand, people nowadays are working hard and harder, and they don't really care about their health. So that's why some people may die earlier. However, I think that the medicine is so developing that it will allow us to actually live longer, and there will be some new I don't know how to say, like maybe some medicines which will improve our health that much that we will be able actually to live longer.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
yeah, medicines and things like that will be able to help us live longer. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thank
Let's
you.
go to Ali.
Yes.
All right. And okay, Ali, if it were possible to read minds,
Hmm.
okay, if it were possible to read minds, would you want to?
For my personal purposes, of course not, because I don't think that people think something good all the time. So I think that the man who reads somebody's mind, he is gonna be prepared for a lot of negative things. So, and I don't think that
Okay.
it's good. But of course, for work, for work and for making money, it would be something great, of course.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. Let's see. How about Andrea? Let's go up here.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So where do you hope to travel before you die? Okay. So what place or places would you like to see before you pass away?
Well, many places. I'd like to see the Africa, the Sahara Desert, and Australia, and China, the Great Wall, and maybe United States. I've never been to. I'd like to
Okay.
do a coast to coast and see the Grand Canyon, maybe.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Definitely. All right. So a few places there that you'd love to see. Great. Thank you. Let's go to Jose.
Yes.
All right, Jose. Okay, how about this one here? Will robots take our jobs? And I think about this one here. I don't know if any of you have seen the new Iron Man movie or Iron Man 3. There's a part in there where one of the guys is talking about human resources, and they're at Stark Industries, and they're saying, well, so and so has robots doing all sorts of things there. We may need to start thinking about doing that here, and kind of removing the human from the resources and replacing them with replacing them with robots. So I don't know. What do you think here, Jose? Do you think robots will take over our jobs in the future?
I think right now it's a fact, no? Because there are a lot of robots in the industry working. I don't know, making cars and this kind of things. But
Okay.
I think that in the future, their ordinary worker will be the same, because there are a lot of jobs that a machine can't do it.
Sure. So there's a lot of there, instead of having it at the end or do it at the end, so we would say there are a lot of jobs that machines can't do.
Can do.
Yeah, and we just end it with do. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So yeah, there are some jobs that robots will be able to do, but there are a lot that actually needs the human touch. Okay. Very good. Thank you. How about Max? Let's see.
Yeah.
Max, what do you think? What will the future be like?
Oh, maybe we may explore the extraterrestrials. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe we can go. Maybe we can go travel to Mars. Maybe we can visit there. We can explore or invent something interesting about future. Who's needed these gadgets too much? These technologies too much.
Okay.
It's maybe possible. I don't know, but it seems in my point of view, technology will increase day by day and year by year, something like that.
Good. Excellent. Excellent last sentence. I think that technology will increase day by day or year by year, something like that. That was really good. Excellent job, Max. Very good sentence. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's go to Mary. Hi, Mary. How you doing?
Hi. I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, good to have you here in class.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous. Let's see. See here. Okay, so what do you think? How will transportation develop in future times?
Mm-hmm. Well, it will change greatly, I suppose. Maybe, who knows? Maybe some any other kinds of transportation will appear. If we are able to go to space, it will be some special transportation which will give us an opportunity to travel, to explore, to travel to other planets. But nowadays, transportation can be improved. Its possibilities, and it will be much faster, more comfortable, something like this.
All right. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. So you think that there will probably be some new inventions created to help with our travel or transportation in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what it will be like. That's That'll be interesting to see as it happens. All right, let's go to Mustafa. Let's see. Okay, so Mustafa, where do you plan on going in the future? So what are your future plans? Where do you want to go?
Well, I was prepared, so that I put the picture of New York City, as I expect it will be even a station in my future plan.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe New York City or Chicago, United States as a whole, generally. Um, Maybe a huge may take a huge part in my plan.
Great. Yeah, and especially if you're going to be an economist, okay, maybe work in stocks and things like that, New York is definitely the place for you.
Yeah, Wall Street.
Yeah, Wall Street. There you go, man. Very cool. Okay, let's go to Servet.
Yes.
All right, Servet. This will be interesting. Okay, so how will the United States and the world order change in the future? So, for example, do you think another country will take over and become more of a world power than the United States is? What do you think?
I think during this crisis in the United States, I think the United States has lost too much power nowadays, and the other players in the world like China, Russia is becoming more active in political situations. We see this in Syria. Probably China and maybe Russia is not happy with America's power, so they are supporting Syria to avoid a possible attempt from United States. So this shows us if United States cannot took enough precautions, China and this alliance can become more powerful, at least can be more active in this in world politics.
Sure, I agree with you. If especially because the United States is so far in debt, especially to China, and if China wants to, all they have to say is, "Okay, United States, give us our money," and the United States would collapse.
Chad, one question.
Yeah, what's up?
The correct pronunciation of the word is it alliance or alliance?
Alliance.
Alliance. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, alliance. Yeah, so that's all it would. That's all it would really take. But interesting comment. Thank you very much, Servet.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to Adnan. And Adnan, let's see. Let's see. Okay. So Adnan, what will the cars of the future do?
Cars of the futures do. I think in a few. I think in a few years, maybe we have the. I imagine cars would be working as airplanes do. I mean, they will be flying in the skies. I mean, maybe we don't have a need. The traffic problems will be solved. I mean, they'll be working as airplanes do in a few years.
Okay. So by that you mean that they will probably be flying. Is that right?
Yeah. Probably will be fine.
Okay. So yeah, cars will probably fly. And it's interesting, class, because I saw 3 movies this weekend. One of them here in the house, it was Back to the Future Part 2. If you've seen that, where you have flying cars, and then we celebrated my wife's birthday. Well, we went out with the family and we saw a movie called Oblivion, okay, which is kind of a space type movie with aliens, and then we also saw what's it called? Iron Man 3, and all of them have to do with like robots and flying machines and all these things. So that's why I wanted to select this, because my mind is kind of stuck in the future, and I'm thinking about all the different things that quite possibly could happen. So yeah, I think it would be cool to have flying cars, but we'll see. We'll see if that happens.
I steal this. I mean, I took this idea from the movie, Indian movie. There was a love story, 250, and the movie was a disaster. But I just like
was
the
it?
idea. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go to Aga.
Yes.
All right, Aga. Let's see. Okay, Aga, if you don't like your job now, what is the job you would like to have in the future?
Okay, right now I don't have any job anyway.
Okay.
I would like to teach some languages in the future. And this is something that I would really like to do. And maybe also do some translations. And also I would be happy if I could have some job which would involve traveling, so that I could discover other parts of the world. Yes, I think it would be great.
Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you. Let's see. Let's go to Ali.
Yes.
All right, Ali. Okay, so, and this is an interesting question because of where we are at right now. What will education be like in the future? Okay, and when I was younger, okay, when I was in high school, no way did we even think taking classes online was even possible. Okay, so now that we are in class, I'm in Costa Rica. There's people from the eastern side of the world. There's people down south here. You know, all over the world. How do you think education will change more than it already has now? What do you think? What do you dream may happen?
Yes, I believe that education, of course, will change. And it will how to say, it will go more to technology side. So, for example, 20, as you say, 20 years ago, when we went at school, we even couldn't imagine that we can learn something online. All we knew about computers was that computers for games. It's best case. And nowadays we already get our diplomas, we learn English, we learn other languages, and children, for example, if compared to us 20 years ago, children in their 12, 13, 14 years, they have just huge access to huge information, to a lot of information online. And they can do in their 15 and 16 years, when they 15 and 16 years old, they can do things which we could just dream about, for example, when we were at their age. And I believe that, for example, new invention, I don't know, did you hear about it or not? For example, Microsoft presented it last year. It's some device like earphones and with microphone. For example, you speak in Russian, and this device automatically translates your speech into German, into Japanese, into Turkish, into English and other languages.
Really?
Whatever you want. Yes. They presented it. It's just pilot project. and it's in stage of development. But I believe in 2 years, for example, it will be on market as already, and I just cannot imagine what will we have in 15, 20 years.
Wow.
Yes,
Huh.
it's very difficult to predict. It's like invention of fire arms, for example.
Sure.
When 200 years ago, great warriors, samurais, they didn't want to shame themselves with firearms, and they believed that they can do something with swords, but they was wrong. They were wrong.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and regular soldiers with guns, they just killed them
Uh-huh.
in Japan and took over.
Yeah.
So today,
Yeah, a lot
everybody
of
who doesn't, yes, all people who don't believe in technology, I think that they gonna lost.
that's true. Very good. Well, thank you very much, Ali. Let's go to Andrea.
Hi, here I am.
Hey there. All right, and let's see. Okay. How about this one here? What new kinds of energy might be used in the next 100 years, or even in the next 1,000 years? Okay. Do you think that we will always be using oil and gas, things like that?
Okay, the oil is gonna finish very soon, maybe in the next 20 years, or become economically unadvantaged, how can I say?
Unavailable?
Yeah, unavailable. Costs too much to extract and use it. So I think that we have to start using the renewable energy, the energy that the sun and the earth give us, like the wind and the sun and maybe the lightnings. So I don't know. I think that we also have to start to save energy because we are wasting too much energy today. And
okay.
I think that it's all.
But these things we are already using. I mean, we are generating energy from these things already. I mean,
yes,
so
but not enough. We are not using the full potential of the sun. For example, when we have solar panels, can't they are capturing all the energy from the sun. There are many other projects that produce much more energy from the sun.
We are not using it using it fully because we can't produce from it anymore. I mean, we can produce energy only for this capacity. We can't produce energy using wind and sun anymore.
Well,
so that's why I don't think so.
What he's saying though, Adnan, is that in the next 100 years, well, just like before, okay, this little thing right here, this is 10 times powerful than the first computer that was ever created. Okay, your calculator that you have that you do mathematical equations on, more powerful than the first computer ever created. Okay, technology builds on itself. Okay, so we can't say we can't create anymore because someone will invent something that is so cool and so awesome that it'll be able to harness more energy and do more than you ever thought possible. Okay, just like what Ali was talking about and I was talking about 20 years ago. Did you guys ever think we were going to be able to talk with people from other parts of the world and see each other and have a conversation and watch each other's mouths move, hands move, things like that? No, things happen. You know,
I think so. No, I understand. Yes,
it's always new things are always being created. So, okay, very cool. Let's go to Jose. All right, let's say next one here. Okay, Jose, how do you think your country will change in the future?
It's a good question. I don't know. I hope it's gonna be better than now, because we need to improve our economy. This is the most important right now. About the energy, for example, we need to. I think we need to try to get the renewable energies. Maybe we need to change the minds about the political situation and the environment. I think we have to change a lot of things.
Okay.
I hope it's gonna be better. I hope so.
Okay. All right. I hope so too, for the sake of Spain and for being able to come back and get your feet on solid ground and keep running. I do hope so. Okay. Very good.
Because,
Great ideas.
I think it can be worse than now. We don't have no election to. I don't know if you understand me.
So are you saying that Spain doesn't have elections right now?
No, I mean, we are in a
choice. I think he means
okay.
that they have no choice.
They don't have a choice. Okay.
Yes, because we are now in the worst position.
Okay.
That we ever been.
Okay.
In short, to change something, we are going to imprison all governments over the world. Yes.
I agree. I know.
All right. Very good. Thank you, guys. Let's go to Mary.
Yeah, I'm
All
ready.
right, Mary. Let's see. Okay. What kind of developments might happen in healthcare in the future? What do you think?
Well, nowadays there are a lot of diseases which medicine is unable to treat, and I think with the development of technology, our medicine will give us an opportunity. Can I have a look at the question again, please?
Do you want another question?
No, I would like to have a look at this. Maybe some new technologies also will help us to improve the situation in medicine, and how can I express my idea? And it will make a big contribution in the healthcare in future. I hope so.
Okay. All right. And I think as well, not only with medicines, but also the instruments that surgeons use to do surgery or to fix things. Okay. So in the movie that I saw called Oblivion, there's a part where a person gets shot, right? And they take like this instrument thing and it shoots out a beam. Okay, and we all think, this will never happen now, but it like shoots out a beam and it like takes out the bullet and then heals the body, right? Yeah, we all go, it's sci-fi, it's fantasy right now, but you never know what will happen. I think that'd be totally cool. Yeah, so yeah, something like that may be invented. Okay, so like some quick way to heal. Okay, I don't know, but I think it would be great. As you can tell, my mind is still kind of in these movies that I saw. I thought they were great. But thank you very much, Mary, for your answer. Let's go to Murat. How you doing? Murat, can you hear me? Okay. Make sure that your microphone is not muted because I can't hear you, Murat. Okay, let me move to Mustafa. Okay. Okay, so Mustafa.
I'm Murat. Can you hear me?
Murat, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay, so here's your question then. Okay,
Okay.
do you think we create a new problem with each invention?
I think it is important to create a new problem with each invention with our ideology, our opinion, because of we invent an internet technology, and internet is the most useful invention, maybe all humanity history. But at the same time, the internet can use at pornography or the other crimes. So when we invent a technology, we maybe we should be careful to use this invention.
Okay, all right. So yeah, so there's always going to be a good and a bad use to something, right? So Murat's example was the internet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's wonderful things that you can do with the internet. We're using it right now. We're learning another language. We're practicing learning the language. Okay, or practicing using the language rather. But then there's also harmful things that you can find on there. Okay, that may not be good for you, depending on what you believe and things like that, right? Can you guys think of any other examples of an invention that has a good and bad use? Maybe guns, for example.
Yes.
Okay, a gun may be good to protect yourself if someone is harming you, but that person that's trying to harm you may also have a gun. All right, and so there's always a good and bad side. Any other examples of an invention that was created that has
I mean,
good and bad
atom
to it?
missiles. I mean, missiles. They have created a lot of problem. I mean,
Missiles
yeah,
or rockets.
yeah.
It would mainly be the rocket. A rocket was used. I mean, to move something from one place to another.
I
Okay,
mean,
first intention of the rocket.
not any good side of a atomic bomb. I mean, it can only be used to destroy it. It can't generate anything. That's
Okay.
bad.
All right. Well, how about vehicles? Vehicles and airplanes, things like that. Cars and trucks and things like that. They have a good use. Okay, transporting something from one place to another. Okay, but we've seen pollutants. Okay, to where now our world is more polluted. Okay, the air it's not as good as it once was before. Okay, all right. Very good. Let's go to another question. This is for Mustafa. All right. Okay. Mustafa, let's check this one out. How will the development of robots that think change our future? Okay, do you think that's a real possibility, or do you think we are a long way away from that, or that won't actually happen, where a robot has an artificial intelligence?
Well, first, it's a real. I admit that. I have a friend in the robot department in here in the college. They
Yeah.
already built a new robot. Actually, it's just singing. Right now, it's just singing. Not any other thing.
The robot sings.
Yeah, just sing.
Oh, just thinks. Okay, thinks. And
No,
what?
sing a song. Singing.
Oh, singing. Gotcha. With it with an S. Okay. So it can. The robot can sing a song. What kind of a voice does it have?
No, it's recorded. Like they record a song and just you say sing it. The robot start to sing. I don't know the technical, but it's like that.
Okay.
Like a jukebox.
Maybe like that. Now, do you think, Mustafa? Do you think that robots will be able to think for themselves?
No, I don't expect that. People will not let anything control them.
Okay, all right, and we've seen movies, okay, movies like The Matrix. If you've seen The Matrix, okay, those three movies.
Yeah.
I, Robot, okay, is another one where the robots kind of take over the humans and think they know better for them. Okay, just interesting little things here. Okay, let's go to Servet.
Yes.
All right, sir. Let's see. Okay, Servet.
Can I say just a little thing?
Yeah, what's up?
About robots.
Sure.
I see that you like the topic. They didn't find EA to make a machine produce computer code. So make a program, make a computer program. It's the thing that just can do right now. So it's quite impossible to the robots take over the humans just for now.
Okay. So they haven't found a robot that can code quite yet.
They can code.
Guys, as computer engineer, I can assure you that already.
Yes, they can.
Yes, already we have computers and have applications which makes decisions.
Okay, make decision. Okay, it's AI.
And generate some kind of code. Very complicated. Very complicated code. Yes. And yes, it's reality.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. But it's reality.
All right, very good. Thank you, guys. Let's go to Servet. Your question here. Do you think the future will be better or worse for your grandchildren?
We can separate this topic into a few like subcategories.
Okay.
In terms of like environment, politics, maybe health, technology. In terms of technology, of course, we will have better things, no doubt.
Okay.
Health, I think nowadays we have like a trend. We are trying to turn back in the history. We are trying to live more naturally. We are trying to give up unnatural things. So in the future, nowadays, even though the food quality is not good in the future, if it gets more common, probably it will get. I don't think we will have food problems, but we are still, I don't know, on the world we still have a type of wars because of little things, because of interests. So we cannot assure that we will have like a peaceful world. It depends. It will depend on. Probably, it will keep like this. We won't see a big difference, in my opinion. We will still have maybe wars, as long as we don't create international standards for wars, for health, for this type of things.
Okay.
it will be pretty much the same, I guess. Just
Okay.
people will just do different things. Maybe we will eat different things. We will live in different apartments, but we will have different maybe cars. But general life, I don't think it will be too different.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Let's go to, excuse me, Adnan. And Adnan, what do you hope to do in your life? Okay, so before you die, what do you want to do? What are your main goals?
There's a lot of things I would like to do. I mean, before going dying, I wish I could visit the world. I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, I want to do. But if definitely if I know when I'm going to die, I would do. I would like to do some good deeds before dying, which could be helpful for me for the next. As a Muslim, we believe that there's a when you die, I mean that is not end of life, the start of life. I mean we are going to have a permanent life after
Okay.
that. So I think even it's not about that. I wish I could do something good for people. I mean, make them happy. I mean, some good deeds. So I would definitely like to do some good deeds. After that what could make me remember.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go to Aga.
Yeah.
And let's see. Question for you. Let's see. How about this one here? If we suddenly found out there were alien civilizations on other planets, okay, would that change our world, and how? How do you think so?
I think that in this situation, our world would definitely change because because we would like to get known this alien civilization, and maybe they could also help us a little bit. Just they could come up with some new ideas for work, and I don't know what to say more actually about that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. No problem. No problem. Let's go to Ali. I believe he's next. Yep. Ali,
Yes.
your question is, what will future houses look like?
Future houses. I think that everything will be automated, and many things that we do nowadays manually. We already automated a lot of things. I think that you have heard about smart house and things like that.
Yeah, I've heard of the smart house. Yeah.
Yes, temperature in the house. I don't know, air conditioning, your kettler, everything which is related to your home. It can be managed by some kind of application, which makes little decisions about if, for example, programmed to cool your apartment in January, in July, and keep it around 20, for example. So it will do it. I think that in the future it will get more complicated and will automate more things, and will took it from us a lot of manual work. But I don't agree with people who says that robots will take will take our jobs and so on. It's not true. Actually, the more complicated get robots, the more we need people who develop them. The more we just have to switch from low-level work to some work related to high tech. We will need more engineers.
Okay.
We will need more technicians and so on.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree with that. Definitely. Definitely. Thank you.
Can I stay on this question?
Sure, go for it.
Yes, I think that the future houses will be energy saving, more energy saving. You know, there are there already are houses that can heat and
they're self-sustaining.
Zero energy. Yes, self-sustainable, self-sustained.
There would be self-sustaining houses, okay, or you could say there are houses that are self-sustaining or
efficient.
Yeah, that'd be yeah, they're efficient. They're self-sustaining. You don't need a power source coming to the house. You don't need water supplying water to the house. It kind of reuses, and it's basically a house that recycles all of the things that we use.
Heat and cold
and changes
from the earth and from the sun. And this is, I think, this have to be the future. This has to be the future of houses.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna happen in a few years. I mean, if you are talking about, I mean, it's so far. I mean, it will take us 100 years or 50 years. The things you're talking about. I mean, that's.
Well,
I mean,
what he's saying, Adnan, what he's saying is that there are already houses that do that. Okay, so the technology already exists. So it's not. It's not far down the road. It would probably be expensive, just like a hybrid car. Who can afford a hybrid car? Who has $40,000-$50,000 to spend on a freaking vehicle? I don't have that much. I mean, a hybrid car that uses both electricity and gas, or even an electrical vehicle. Okay, they're really expensive. Really expensive. I can't afford it. I would love to. I would love to not have to pay so much for gas, okay, every month. All right, and that's why I don't have a car right now. But you know what I'm saying? So, but yes, the technology already does exist. One of my friends actually has a company in the United States where he converts homes to using the Earth's cooling and heating to heat and cool houses. It's called geothermal technology, and that's what he does. It's ridiculously expensive, but yes, it saves you a bunch of money. Definitely does. So, all right, you guys, thank you for coming to class.
Okay, there's
it was great
question.
having you here. No, we're over. I'm over by a minute already. Okay, so thank you guys for coming to class. It was good. It was good to have you here. I'm going to take a couple hours break, and then I'll be back. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.